are lucky that this panel has a wide range of sort of industries covering technology space. First, for example, it has got the whole area of education, how education is moving from what we in the early days used to see a teacher talking to a student, to all types of technologies. And there is, of course, online education, offline education, education across the seas, etc. So the technological revolution has really driven education to all geographies and countries, etc. There is a democratization of that. Languages have become easier, so you could take a course in any language, etc. And we are lucky to have Dr. Ramya Chatterjee of Solitaire, and one of the things he's going to talk about how he has been able to reach education to the tier 2, tier 3 towns using technology. So we have the education segment. Then we have, of course, a very interesting segment, which is the LED monitors and the mobile accessories, etc., which is covered by my friend Saurav De, who is from Geonix. And then we have, you cannot do any sort of technology seminar or panel without electronic storage devices, because that is the first thing everybody does, especially with artificial intelligence. So much of data collection which is taking place all around the globe. There's a huge amount of shortage of storage, etc., which he'll talk about in much greater detail.
Coming back to the question, like how does integrating hardware and AI software unlock real innovation? So my opinion, like digitalization alone does not create transformation. Integration does. So traditionally, if you talk about schools which bought hardware, software, and computing separately, which actually created fragmented experience for the user. So if you talk about Solitaire, like for the education customer, we do provide interactive flat panel, OPS computers, and our AI software, a teaching software powered by artificial intelligence, a kind of content creation platform for the teachers. So at Solitaire, we designed an integrated ecosystem where the interactive flat panel acts as a kind of interaction layer. OPS computer provides dedicated computing ecosystem, and video conferencing cameras enable collaboration. And Digital Canvas Pro, which is our own AI software, which adds AI-driven pedagogy.
There were mainly three major monitor types: TN, GA, and IPS. The fourth one is now most interesting. Is the rise of OLED. I will say the question was what kind of trends will add up the dealer distributor community. I think the brands and the people who are able to knock off OLED Hamex prime positioning or premium positioning and make it more affordable, make it accessible to mass and people will actually succeed. So OLED is extremely promising. Therefore, every pixel is accessible. Every pixel can be separately illuminated.
Artificial intelligence possibly is a new name given to the old technology which already exists. The only difference in the last few years is that the realization that the hardware has made this technology possible. The fact that last week a huge successful thing happened in New Delhi. The entire world gathered for AI summit just a year back. Now the journey is fabulous, but all this is possible because the new technology in the hardware sector has enabled those. What is this AI? AI is algorithms running very fast.
Yes.
Algorithms are what? There are software which are basically ones and zeros. If you look at the binary system, it actually boils down to how fast ones and zeros can run and can be interpreted and then can be used to give some reasonable decisions.
When you buy a printer, so the print, whenever you want to give a print, it's a clear print which goes out. But you are compromising the data as soon as it go from the PC to print, because that is not been a controlled. So I can ask you, whenever you buy a PC, you buy an antivirus for that. I hope everyone agrees to that. But have you ever thought of buying an antivirus for a printer? Because the printer has also have internet and the data can be get compromised. So by default, why, as rightly asked Mr. Sukanto, that why it is very premium. The reason is that's why I mentioned it's a technology. So the technology is in terms of the devices in the firmware, that is a HP Wolf security we talk about. So that's the one security point. And believe me, the next important things, which is the big talking point as you're talking about, that the technology is going to come, the quantum security. So I can able to tell over here, just wait for a month. The security is there in, the quantum security is there in our printer also by default. So this is the second big information I just want to pass to you. And
Given the evolution of AI, I feel that like how it has really made my life easier as an engineer, considering that initially we had the generative AI, now we have the agentic AI, which allows way more automations when it comes to getting a task done, as compared to as in contrast to my own business, we manufacture computer accessories. AI has helped in the pipelining of processes and automation when it comes to the factory tasks and all. And also because when we create something like a mold for anything, so when anything goes wrong, so initially about 10 years back, no one knew how to fix that problem. At least now we get some idea on how we can actually fix that problem. That goes for every single person, whether they're on the panel as well. Even for the LEDs as well, we have now AI upscaling, which is, I don't know how that's gonna fit in when it comes to the panels as well, because AI upscales that to a 4K video. I don't know how that affects frame rates and all those things as well. Rise in the prices of storage. EdTech has, I'm pretty sure, advanced way a lot when it comes to AI as well. And more importantly, how machines have gone way up in prices. And so when it comes to AI, I think what I have noticed now is that as opposed to emails within the companies getting better, because everyone uses ChatGPT for that, but I think the quality of work has gotten significantly better, because there is no room for incompetence when it comes to AI. And as we have seen it evolve in the past couple of years only, there have been so many AI enabled projects which have helped us in our day-to-day lives, and that's, I think, is going to shape up the future, at least for people my generation, and that is going to be, which is going to be game breaking for later.